Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, DoorDash Days. My name is Dawn, if you don't already know. For those of you who do know, you know it's been a couple of weeks since I've posted a video, but I am back dashing, and this past week I had a goal of earning $1,000, and I'm almost there. And I am starting off at a 77% acceptance rating, and I've already received my first offer for $6.50, going 2.4 miles from Tracy's Cream and Sugar, and I've already picked it up. So now we're on our way to deliver. Nice, that went up to $7. Okay, our next offer is for $5.75, going 2.5 miles, picking up at Dollar General, shopping for 3 items.
You have arrived.
Okay, that was for some health and beauty items, which 2 of the items were out of stock, so I had to find substitutions, so that took me a little longer than it should have. But luckily the customer is only a mile away, 4-minute drive. Okay, that's done. $5.75 on that one. So while I'm waiting for my next offer, which is coming in right now, but I'm going to decline it because it's $5 for 9 miles. So that's a no. Here we have $13 for 10.9 miles going to Fall River, and I'm going to decline that one too. Anyways, I just want to give a shout out to Deborah, who last week was having a bad week, and she made a comment that she missed my videos because they motivate her. So I just wanted to send her a shout out and just say, keep at it, Deborah. You got to take the bad with the good. And I know that you dash with your husband, so even on the bad days, you guys are spending quality time together. So just keep on keeping on. Our next offer is $3.50 for 0.7 miles. Low mileage, but the time that it's going to take, I'm declining this one too. That's bringing me down to 75%. Which brings me to my next topic of conversation is I was getting dangerously low, falling out of platinum. So I went ahead and I scheduled myself for the entire week out from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. But I broke it up into blocks of time. So I did 8 to 10:30, 11 to 2, 2:30 to 4:30, and 5 to 8. I did not work all of those shifts, but they were there in case I wanted to work them. I had a couple of other things happening during the week, so I didn't work every shift, but they were there for if I wanted them. And I worked most of them, which has brought me up to a little over $900 already for the week. I did take Wednesday off because that is our cleaning day, visit with Nana, and I also went to visit my boys on Wednesday evening. And also this way, if I happen to get under the 70%, I will still be scheduled. So I won't be able to not dash now. And last week when I did fall into gold and silver because I was declining, and one day I was under the required delivery amount, I went down to like 86 for the month. Last month was a slow month. I went camping. We had 2 visits with the kids from Maine, 2 weekends. They came down. My niece came down one weekend and my nephew came down another weekend. And then for 1 week, I just vegged out and did nothing. So the last week of August, I had to crunch to make my budget. Now, if I could only do this every week. But now, since I declined 3 orders in a row, DoorDash has probably put me on a background silent pause. Also during the week, I've been tracking my earnings by each shift, which I think I'm going to do in another video. Go over the numbers on that. I wanted to see if there's any consistency in time of day earnings. One day I made from 8 to 2 I had 2 real high shifts, and then another day my 8 to 2 was not that great, but my evening shift was good. And both days averaged out to be the same per hour. So you never know what you're going to get. You don't know what you're going to get, and if you're not out, you don't get anything. Sometimes you get low hours, sometimes you get high hours, but it all averages out. It is sprinkling right now, so I was kind of hoping that that it would be a little busy, but it's also Sunday, and I think there's more weekend warriors out as well, so it might not be too busy. We'll see. Well, here's one for $15 going 13 miles. You know, it's probably only going to take me a half an hour to do. It's a lot of mileage, and I got to come back a few miles to get back into my zone, but just because it's been a while, I'm going to take this one and hope for a stack. We're picking up at Chomp Kitchen and Grill. Hopefully this is going to be ready and I don't have to wait. That would be fantastic. Oh, look, somebody's pulling out right there. So we'll have some parking. That blue truck sticking out kind of far. That's awkward. Take their spot. Alright, we got that picked up, and I just need to put it in my hot bag, and we'll be on our way. I only had to wait a couple of minutes for that, and it's a 26-minute drive, 12 miles. Alright, we've arrived at the customers. Let's go drop this off. Huh, this is interesting. Alright, that last order's complete. I just got this for $6.16, 2.2 miles for Steve's Famous Pizza, but it's verified store hours, no pickup or delivery required. I'm gonna take that just to see what it is. Here's the screen. Verify store holiday hours. Continue. Right, let's head there. I've never gotten this before. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that you've gotten before. And this is heading back to my zone, so that's awesome. Yeah, I forgot it was a holiday weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. I know Memorial Day weekend was a total bust. But this weekend so far seems to be doing okay. Well, yesterday was pretty good. And they look open. I don't see any hours on the door. Alright, exit. Okay. Task instructions. Please visit the store in person and speak directly with a staff member to confirm the store's hours for the specified holiday. We may verify. Well, let me go in and check this out. Okay, yeah, that was pretty easy. So I just went in, I asked them if they were open tomorrow and if they had special hours. I should have screen recorded the process, but it had the question right on the app, and I just asked him the question and verified what his hours were. He does have special hours. I got paid $6.16 to do that. So I am in a different zone. And I think I might do something different today. I've never really worked in this zone. I've dropped off in this zone and then driven back to my zone. But I think what I'm going to do, at least for the next couple hours, is go ahead and dash in this area. And it looks like it's busier than my zone. So go ahead and pop this back on. And I'm going to set it to 4:30. Because that's when my scheduled block was scheduled for my next block of time anyways. And we'll see what we get. Alright, what I am going to do, just wanted to pull out from in front of the store. My mother and my sister worked in this zone a couple of weeks ago, and they did pretty well. They got a nice big catering order. It was like 14 sandwiches, and they brought it to a yacht club. And the offer came through for like $38, and they ended up getting like $54. They were really excited about that. So this would be the Portsmouth, Middletown, and Newport areas. As usually I am in Fall River, Bristol, Warren, Barrington, and East Providence. Mostly in Bristol, Warren, Barrington. That's my bubble. So I did make $33.91 in about an hour and a half, so that's not too bad. Okay, we got our first offer for $6.75 going 4.3 miles, picking up at Petco to shop and deliver for 2 items. I'm going to take that. We are 5 minutes away from Petco, and it took about 10 minutes for that order to come in. Maybe not even 10 minutes. Felt like a long time. And it is, we are picking up a dog toy and a raincoat, a doggy raincoat. Alright, we just got on the main road where all of the merchants are. Take a look. We got KFC, your Stop and Shop. And here's the plaza that Petco is in. There's an Ulta Beauty. I don't think there's anything else in there where I would pick up. Oh, that was a long wait. Okay, hopefully these items are in stock and it's a quick shop. Whew, it's getting a little windy out. Okay, they had, look at how freaking cute this is. This little lamb chop. Isn't he cute? It was scanning in as a medium. They wanted a large, but they said that one was okay. And look at this little raincoat. Isn't that the cutest little thing? My goodness. Okay. Alright, the customer is 7 minutes away, 2 miles. Alright, we are arriving at the customer's house. There it is. Alright, let's get this dropped off. Okay, that one's complete. Pretty easy. Stop and Shop. $12.25. Shopping for 21 items. Going 2.4 miles. I think I'm going to take this one. We are 4 minutes and 1.1 miles away from Stop and Shop. Alright, here we are pulling into Stop and Shop. Does not look too busy in here either. Oh, look at all the seagulls and blackbirds looking for food. Watch out, seagull. Alright, 20 items. If all goes well, less than 20 minutes. Like 15, I'm hoping. Be right back. Okay, I don't know how long that took. It took me longer than 20 minutes. Probably a half an hour, maybe even more. They were out of the kind of salad she wanted and a couple of other items. I was waiting for responses, so I was back and forth. But it's done, and the customer is a mile away, 4-minute drive. GPS took me to the wrong number house. Are you kidding me? Be right there. Here, 173, 194, 180, 197, 182. Gotcha. Okay, we got that one dropped off. Finally found it. $9.25, 3.4 miles, picking up at Shaw's. 5-item shop and deliver. Let's accept that one. Alright, that was a quick ride to Shaw's. Just gotta find a place to park. Hopefully near a carriage return. I don't know. I think this is the closest I'm gonna get. Alrighty, so I do have that picked up. She messaged me while I was in, as I just started her shop. She said 2 other dashers went in, shopped the order, and then canceled at checkout. So I didn't know what to expect. The only thing that wasn't working was their scanner, and I couldn't scan the barcode through the regular register, so I just used my red card. Worked fine for me. And the customer is 2.6 miles, 9 minutes away. We are about 1 minute to the customer's house, but as I am driving around this area, it made me think of when my oldest son was between 7 and 11. He attended a camp program for physically disabled kids. It was called the Confidence is Cool Kids Camp, hosted by the Sail to Prevail program. And I used to come take him and drop him off. Then I used to drive around Newport for a couple of hours. Okay, I got interrupted because I didn't talk fast enough, but I am wishing that DoorDash was around at that time so I could have worked. Alright, this is a very narrow road. I'm gonna park in here. Parking problems. Where did my phone go? Where's my phone? Oh, where's my phone? There it is. Okay, we got that one dropped off. I didn't get a screenshot because another offer came through really quick. $9, 1.8 miles, 4-item shop at Stop and Shop. And we're 4 minutes away. I think it's the same one we went to before. Back to my story. That would have been really wonderful to have been able to DoorDash around here while my son was at camp, because at the time it took me an hour to travel here, and the camp was from, I want to say 10 to 3, and then it was an hour back to my house. So instead of driving an hour to Newport, an hour back to Hope Valley, and then an hour back to Newport and an hour back to Hope Valley, I just hung out in Newport all day. Went to the beach, the library, brought my bike a couple of times and my youngest son's bike, and we just walked around Newport or rode our bikes around. Yeah, so that would have been really cool. Is there a light? There's no light here. There's no light. No, I think this is a different Stop and Shop. Maybe. I don't know. No, this is the smaller Stop and Shop. One of the old ones. Whoops. Missed the entrance. Huh. Look at how little. So little. Alright, I have arrived. You know, I really wish I would get some food orders. I kind of want to check out what restaurants are around here. But Stop and Shop, Shaw's, that's boring. Anyways, let's go shop this. Okay, that one's shopped. It was for 3 boxes of cereal and a half gallon of milk, but it was like that funky organic milk. And they wanted whole milk with DHA something. So I had to wait for her to let me know what kind of milk she wanted. Anyways, the customer is 10 minutes away, 1.2 miles. And we will be driving through Newport, and it looks like traffic is backed up. Alright, let's go for a ride through Newport, guys. On a one-way, no, the two-way skinny street, parking on one side. Someone's behind me. Sure, he's not happy. Okay, that's complete. Put my seatbelt on. Alright, that brings me to the end of this dash. I had set it for 4:30. I'm gonna head back to my area, but we're gonna dash along the way, so hopefully we'll get some orders. I gotta pull over here for a second. Alright, so we did get an offer for $20.84. Going 2.6 miles, shopping for 38 items. Guess I'll take that. That shouldn't take me more than an hour. Not even an hour. Alright, we are going to the first Stop and Shop that we went to earlier. And it's 7 minutes away. 1.5 miles. It did say it was still very busy in this area, where it was like that darker shade of pink instead of the light pink. That last block was $37.25. For 2.5 hours, which is only $14.90 per hour. Not fantastic. Ooh, look at this traffic. Oh, you can't see it. Alright, we are pulling back into Stop and Shop, right next to the cart return. Alright, looks like we have a lot of multiples on this, so this shouldn't take me too long. 38 items with multiples, maybe a half an hour. We'll see. Okay, that took me a little over half an hour to shop. Not too bad. A couple things out of stock. No response from the customer. This is a hand it to me order, and it's going to Suite 49. But when I looked at the address after I accepted the offer and I went in, you know, to the 3 lines, I went in to look at the address and it just had a street. No apartment number. So the apartment number didn't show up until after I checked out. So I think this is going to a hotel. I'm not sure. Let's see. It's only 4 minutes away. I don't know. It could be condos or apartments. Hopefully it's one level. And this is a hand it to me, so I am praying there's no stairs. Because if I have to carry it upstairs, I'm gonna have to make, there's all heavy items. I'm gonna have to make like 3 trips if that's the case, maybe 4. Oh, there, apartment buildings. What? Okay, over there. How you doing? Okay. They didn't have any of the apple and Eve. Have a great day. Alright, that's complete. And he did meet me outside and helped me carry the groceries in, so that was fantastic. And his apartment was actually on the bottom floor, which was down like 4 steps. Okay. Alright, we have an offer for $7.04. It's 6.6 miles, but it's headed back to my zone, my regular zone, towards home, so I'm going to take this. It's just wings and Chili's Bar and Grill. So It's Just Wings and Chili's Bar and Grill, I think, is actually the same restaurant. It's Just Wings is one of those ghost kitchens inside the restaurant, so that'll be good. Alright, we have arrived at Chili's. And I gotta go inside for this. So I'll be right back. Okay, those are both ready. And the first customer is half a mile, 2 minutes away. Alright, we've arrived at the first customer. Okay, just dropped off. Okay, the next customer is 9 minutes, 4 miles away. Alright, one thing I noticed the last couple days is when I'm on my way to the customer, the text message box isn't coming up. So I'm not able to text them. I usually text everybody that I'm on my way. And I'm unable to do that. It's been happening more often, which I think is weird. Okay, we are arriving at the customer's house. Make sure I got the right number here. And this is a hand it to me, but she left instructions to leave it at her door because she's COVID positive. Why don't they just select leave it at my door in the app? Okay, so that one's dropped off. I did take a picture just for my records showing it was dropped off. And I also have the video footage of it. So I'm kind of halfway between where I was and back to my zone. I don't think there's too much on this road heading back for a few miles anyways. And it's 8.8 miles, 15 minutes to the closest merchant in my zone. As I get closer, there's a couple of things there. I know there's a Mexican restaurant that I sometimes pick up at, so hopefully I'll get one of those. Otherwise, it's 15 minutes back to my zone. I have an offer for $6 going 4 miles, picking up at the Portsmouth Publick house. I'm gonna take this one. Ironically, my mother, sister, and I just went to the Portsmouth Publick house for dinner on Friday night. They had buck-a-shuck oysters, so we got those, a dozen of those, and some appetizers, and my mother got a huge Cobb salad. We had a couple cocktails. It was good. They had some live entertainment. It was an acoustic guitar, and I don't know what the man was playing. The woman was playing an acoustic guitar. And we sat outside on the patio. They had a fire pit. I think it was a gas fire pit. I'm not sure. I didn't look too closely at it, but we're definitely going to go back there again. Alright, we are pulling into the Publick house. Got to go around the back. You have to go up and pull through the apartment complex entrance first. And here's this side of it. That's the main door right there, maybe. Oh, they are busy tonight. I'm not sure which entrance to go in because when we came, we just went right on the patio. I'm going to try to walk in that door. Okay, I have that order. It was supposed to be ready at 6:05 and it's 6:10, so they're running just a few minutes behind. Customer is 2.7 miles
west toward Clock Tower Square.
Customer is 2.7 miles, 5 minutes away. I know exactly where this is going, and usually this person doesn't tip, but it does look like there's a tip on this order. $6, so it definitely looks like it has a tip. I'd be surprised if it was all base pay. It has been raining all day and the sun is starting to peek out a little bit. About an hour and 15 minutes before sunset. Okay, we're pulling into the customer's road, and this house I just remembered. I gotta watch out for dog poop bombs. Looking pretty clear. So yes, they did leave a tip. Just shut my car off, I don't know why. $4 tip. And we are now 3.9 miles, 6 minutes to the nearest merchant in my zone. Oh, look at this. A deer right on the side of the road. Look at him. Or her. Okay, we have popped back into my zone, so let's see if we get something quick. Alright, we have an offer for $14 going 6 miles, picking up at Sakurantani Japanese ramen and something restaurant. I'm gonna take it. Oh, and Dollar General. Dollar General first. That's what happens when you're trying to look at the offers when you're driving. You can't really get all the full details. Oh, look at that sky. Turned out to be pretty. Alright, we have arrived at Dollar General and we are just picking up 2 bags of Fritos. Okay, that was a quick shop. They had both of the flavors of Fritos in stock. It was the chili cheese and the other one they wanted was barbecue. Sometimes they don't have the flavors, just the regular Fritos, but they had them. We have a 4-minute drive to Sakurantani ramen something. Alright, we have pulled up to the restaurant and we have a street parking. It says pick up by 6:51. It's only 6:40, so I don't know if this is going to be ready. One can only hope. Okay, that was not ready early, so I did have to wait, but customer is 6 minutes away, so it's only going to be a half an hour to get this complete. $14.50 for a half an hour. That's a good rate. Alright, we've arrived at the customers. Let's get these 2 orders dropped off. Alright, that one's done. It was $14.25, and our next offer is for $11.25 going 6 miles, picking up at McDonald's. I'm going to take that one. And this one's going to be dropped off, looks like it's going to the college. And then that will be my last delivery for the evening, because I'm going to see if I can go catch the sunset at Cold State Park, if it's still peeking out. And just like that, we are pulling into McDonald's. McDonald's is pretty packed right now. Hopefully I don't have to wait long for this. Alright, I unassigned that McDonald's order because it's going to be about 20 minutes. I have all of the orders up in a row and mine is like the 8th one, so I'm not waiting. I am $6.75 going 2.9 miles for 2 items, but I'm going to decline this because I want to see if I can catch the sunset. So this brings me down to 77%, ending the day at 77%, so that's fine. And let's see if I can end this before I get another one. Alright, $48.13 for this shift. Let's head to Cold State Park where I'll do my outro. Oh, well, looks like we missed it. They're not going to let us in. I wonder. Nope, can't get into the beach parking lot either. So I'm going to go park at the bike path parking lot. Alright, not much to see over here. just a bunch of trees. Okay folks, so I'm not going to do my daily end of shift numbers because I want to do the total for the whole week. So for the week we made $1,051.93. We had an active time of 40 hours and 27 minutes. Dash time of 51 hours and 33 minutes. And that's the dash time is what I use to average out my hourly pay. 114 deliveries. So switching over to my regular chart that I use, again, $1,051.93 for the week, 51.25 hours, an average per hour of $20.53, 114 deliveries, averaging $9.22. I drove 612 miles, giving me a $1.72 dollar per mile ratio. My mileage deduction is $410.04, leaving my taxable income at $640.89. My self-employment tax is $98.21. Fuel cost for the week was $58.73. And my maintenance, future maintenance that I put aside is $91.80. That leaves $103.19 in my pocket for the week, which is 76.35% of what my gross earnings were. So I'd say that is a good week, and I'm going to shoot for that again this coming week. So we'll see how I do. So thanks for riding along with me and watching my video. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, and send me a comment. I'll try not to go so long in between posting videos. I gotta get back into a routine and a schedule, so hopefully I'll get back on track here. And I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.